I'm the band today.
Yeah, that's terrible. That band is fired. Welcome to the show, everybody. Welcome to Going Nuts with Glenn and Gracie. I'm Glenn the Baker.
And I'm Gracie, the female comedian.
Yeah, the band is off, and that band that just played just got fired. Anyways, welcome to the show, everybody. Hope you guys had a great weekend. We got a guest.
Yes, finally a guest. We haven't had a guest for a while.
We haven't had a guest in a minute, and, this is a very special guest. He's our long friend. He's a comedian. He's got a big show this Sunday. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Isaac Flaco Martinez. What's up, Isaac?
Buddy?
Hey.
Yeah, we can hear you.
All right, cool. Yeah, you just call me your long friend. That was weird.
I know, huh? So now...
You're a long friend.
Dang, probably like over 20 years?
Yeah, about... for fucking 22 years. 20 years.
I think so. I mean, I met Gracie in 97 and, Marco and Rudy and all them like in 97.
Yeah, I was about 21 when I met you guys. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
that's crazy because my daughter just turned 41 and she was the age is when I met him.
Yeah.
Isn't it weird?
That's crazy.
Yeah, Gracie was 41, I was 21. But anyways, good to have you on the show, man. You look good.
Thanks, dude. Good to be here.
Yeah.
Thank God I'm here.
We got the whole. I was scrolling through my Instagram and then I saw a post from
Rizzo.
Your boy Martin Rizzo, and it scared the shit out of me. I'm like, what do you mean he's in a coma? So, anyways, I called her. I called Rudy, and we were just waiting around, and you scared the shit out of us. But now here you are.
Yeah, it tripped me the fuck out. Like I didn't know what was going on, but when I woke up, they had to tell me everything because I didn't remember shit. They put me on something called Narcan, and like they comatose me, and they said, you're not gonna remember a lot of stuff because it was pretty traumatic. And I don't remember anything like 2 weeks before going to the hospital.
Oh wow!
Like that whole memory's gone. Like we had a party here.
You don't remember?
Yeah, I might have gotten late and not remember. No, like we had a birthday party here and family were like over, and I don't remember none of that shit. Like there's pictures of me there enjoying myself, but so my voice is gonna go in and out because I had
that's fine.
You sound good though.
Yeah, I'm trying.
You sound like you're sexy. Like, hey, I'm Flaco now. I'm sexy man now.
It's funny because like trying to push my voice out, like talking to my nephews, always talk like this. And my nephews be like, "What do you sound like, Batman?"
Oh yeah, I'm Batman. I was you're Isaac.
I sound like Batman trying to disguise himself.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Nice little voice.
I didn't know I could do voices, but now I have to.
Well, so now you've got a whole new career ahead of you. You could do voiceovers and stuff.
Yeah, once I catch my breath.
Watch, every time he takes a breath, his voice is going to change.
It's going to be a different voice every time. That'd be pretty cool.
The many voices of Isaac.
So you don't remember anything. You don't remember even like how you got to the hospital or what caused you to get to the hospital.
Well, I actually went to the hospital twice. I was in there once. I was taken by ambulance. My heart stopped. They had to resuscitate me, and that's when I was comatose. And that's when Rizzo put that out for me. Shout out to Rizzo because he had called my phone and my family answered, and they're like, he's in a coma right now, and he's the one that put it out there. So I was like,
yeah.
Thank you, bro. Like,
yeah. If it wasn't for him, because nobody knew. Nobody knew. She didn't know. Rudy didn't know. But so shout out to him.
So I didn't know. And then, I woke up in the hospital like not knowing what the fuck was going on. I was just like, what am I here? Like, so and they told me the whole story too, that I had them call the ambulance and I don't remember anything like. But second time I was home for a few days And the episode started again. Wasn't able to breathe. Passed out. Ambulance came, took me back to the hospital. I woke up with tubes on my mouth, or down my throat, and I was in there for another 12 days.
Dang.
So yeah, like twice in 1 month. But they're still trying to figure out what happened. There's no answer.
Really?
Yeah, they're doing all kinds of tests. Like they're like anything. Like I told them I smoke weed. Like on the regular. Every doctor, every pulmonary doctor told me the same thing. Like it wasn't the weed. I was like, thank God.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
but I still stopped smoking weed just because of other reasons. But like, yeah, I just don't want to add to it.
Yeah, it might be a little too heavy on your heart and your lungs, like especially if you're coughing a lot or whatever, like me.
Yeah.
But there's always other stuff. You don't have to smoke it.
Yeah, there's the edibles. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for the edibles too, bro.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Did you try them and knock out?
I knocked the fuck out. Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Exactly. I won't do them anymore because I just.
Yeah, you fall asleep. You fall asleep right away. I'm like, I never had edibles. Like I've had edibles before, and like that's never happened to me. Like so, then I was like, oh shit, these work. Like, but yeah, they just.
I'm still trying to get them so that they're they don't just knock you out. They're a little enjoyable.
I hear CBD helps a lot. I haven't tried that.
Yeah.
Shit, but everyone and their mom tells me about CBD. I'm like,
yeah, CBD is everywhere. But yeah, I mean, I got your back when it comes to the edibles. I mean, whenever you want the pistachio brittle, the skull cakes.
Yeah, I got the skull cakes, the cookies, the brittle. What else?
And that was it. And then I'm gonna get you some of those eclairs too.
Oh, that's right, the eclairs. That's all fancy shit.
And the eclairs, it's cool because I can get them to you. You can keep them in your freezer. You can freeze them and then just pull them out and defrost them whenever you want. But I'm glad you're out and looking. You look good. I mean, we had dinner last Wednesday.
Oh yeah,
and,
Red Robin.
At Red Robin. I was pissed that they don't have the bottomless fries anymore. What the fuck? Oh, wow. What is this?
Oh, wait. Someone else is on here?
What?
Oh, you know what? So, wait. I put the Zoom on my Facebook.
So now we're getting
Margarita?
people on Facebook?
Yeah. Well, I thought it was to share. I didn't know.
Oh, man. All of a sudden, Margarita keeps on popping up.
Well,
no habla español, Margarita.
Should we put her on?
Is there a way to mute it or?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, I think you got to just take it off of group chat or something. So are they listening to it? Is Margarita listening to us?
I know. Well, she's talking Spanish. She don't understand us.
Okay, how's that? I think that's
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was funny. She's talking, all of a sudden your face would go off and it would say Margarita.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I thought you were enjoying a margarita or something.
Yeah, it was drink time.
That was crazy. So how do you do that? You're doing Zoom on Facebook?
No, I shared it on Facebook because I thought, didn't you guys ask me to share it?
No.
Oh.
No.
I don't know how this shit works. I thought people could watch.
I know.
No, we're not live.
We're not live.
We're not live.
That's the thing. It's like we're
okay.
recording
We
you.
record.
And then, the show will be out tomorrow morning.
You know what? Let me delete that shit then because I don't want to be misleading people. Like, hey,
yeah, you could put your Facebook post up after this and say that the show will be up tomorrow morning. From Margarita to everyone. Whoopsie. Flaco shared it. So I don't know. So I hopped on. LOL.
My bad.
Well, that's okay, Margarita.
Yeah.
Thanks for at least
acknowledging.
Yeah. Thanks for jumping on.
Yeah, and stay tuned. The show will be on tomorrow.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can hear it
edited
tomorrow.
it, right? Okay.
She just said bye, guys. Why don't I let her know?
Oh yeah.
Tune in. Tune. How do you spell tune? I'm kidding. Tune in tomorrow morning for the full show. Oh my God, I'm spelling like Gracie over here. Tune in tomorrow morning. How about that? And how do you send this shit?
Just enter probably.
There you go. Thank you for following.
Yeah, tell her to follow and subscribe. Not go.
You for following.
Sorry, that's my nephew.
That was funny, Flaco.
That's your nephew?
Yeah.
All right, well, there it is. That was Margarita, everybody. Special guest.
That ain't funny. We would have like 100 people on here.
That was my nurse, everybody. Sorry.
Your nurse.
How did they treat you in that hospital? I got there and, they didn't let me in.
Yeah, because of COVID, I was only allowed one visitor per day. And if that person left, that was it. Like someone else couldn't come in. Like it was just person, that was it. So
yeah, I respected that. I didn't get mad. Gracie wanted me to start yelling and tell them that you came. It takes you an hour to get there.
I know. I felt bad because you drove an hour. I was like, oh man, I should kick my mom out.
Well, that's what happened to me. I went to go visit somebody, and when I got there, the guy goes, "Oh, you're too late."
Wow.
It ended at 6 o'clock, and it was 6:01. He goes, "But here, call the nurse and ask the nurse if you can go in, and she might just let you go in." And she did. They did. They let me go in.
Okay,
so that's
cool.
what I was explaining to him. Just tell the nurse, you know what? I just drove an hour. If I can just go by and say hi, that's it, and then I'll leave. And then they said, yeah. So that's what you should have done, and just say, hey.
I guess. Well, whatever. They were nice.
They would have let you in.
The guy was like, I'll send a nurse. He's like, we can't let you in, sir, but we can bring those treats up to him. Well, we can bring those desserts up there. And I said, okay, that's cool. And then you called me while I was in the parking lot. So we chatted while I was in the parking lot.
Oh, okay. Cool. But that's what I did. I just said, hey, I drove like an hour, and can I just at least go in and just say hi? That's it. I'm not going to stay. I just want to say hi. And they go, oh, okay.
So random question. What was the food like in there?
Oh, food was horrible, dude. I was ordering food every night.
Well, you were ordering out?
Yeah, I was getting delivery.
You were getting DoorDash to the hospital?
DoorDash, Pizza Hut, anything. Yeah.
Oh,
I can't. I'm picky with my food, guys. So the one thing I would eat there was spaghetti. I love spaghetti, so you can't fuck that up. And,
unless it's Filipino spaghetti.
Oh my God, Gracie! Jeez, that's terrible. Terrible, Gracie.
Girls at work brought some spaghetti. They go, oh, let's share it. You want some? I tasted. I took one bite and I wanted to throw up because it was so sweet. They put sugar. It's sweet.
They do put a lot of sugar.
You blame the whole Filipino community for that. Okay.
Jeez.
I want you to try their Filipino spaghetti.
I guess we're not going to Jollibee anytime soon.
Wait, Jollibee Filipino?
Yeah, I think it is.
Yeah,
it's a Filipino-owned company, right? Shout out to Jollibee. Good job. I hear they have great chicken.
But some horrible spaghetti.
Yes.
Exactly. I'm telling the truth.
So, Isaac, you got this show coming up on Sunday.
This Sunday, I'm hoping my voice is better by then. I might not do my full set because of my voice, but this is my concept, Flaco's Jokes and Jazz. We have like a jazz band, a drummer, a bassist, and they'll be playing jazz music in the background while these one-liner comics tell their jokes. So we have Gene Pompa, who's one of my favorite comics. He's hilarious. Martin Rizzo, my boy, and a couple other comics that are gonna go and do their thing. So
cool.
If you guys are listening. You see, my voice is going in and out now. See, it's weird.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Now I'm cool, and then a little later it's gonna go. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like kind of like Stefan.
Bad reception, or
like Stefan and Urkel.
Yeah. Yeah, but my voice has been like that all day. It's kind of weird. I'm like, yeah, now it's going back. See.
Well, I mean, I don't know. I mean, we don't want you to force yourself, but I think you could probably do the show pretty well on Sunday. Especially because you're gonna have your mic and all that.
Shove that down my throat.
So explain to us a little more. The Jokes and Jazz concept. I saw it like 4 years ago, I think, when you first did it.
Yeah,
in Pasadena. And then, you know, you said
That's right.
you weren't happy with that. And now you've got this new band.
Yeah, I felt the first band didn't do it. I think they were so into the show that they stopped playing. And I was like, hey, you guys are supposed to, and they're just laughing. I'm like, dude, you guys are supposed to be playing. What the fuck? And
yeah, I went to that show and, you know, Jokes and Jazz. And I don't think I heard the band play once.
yeah.
And I'm like, aren't they supposed to like play him on? And like, no, they didn't do any of that. And
I don't know if they got the concept or if they thought they were just intro music or what. But like, yeah, they just didn't get it.
yeah.
But I've been doing it like I did it like a few times after that. And yeah, we're getting a concept down. We have a couple of, I can't remember the names right now. Dave Wolf, our bass player. I'm sorry, our drummer. And on bass, we have, I'm drawing a blank right now. Shit. I'm drawing a blank. I forgot his name. My memory's fucked up right now, dude.
Your memory's better than most people who are supposed to have like a good memory. So you're doing fine, you know?
No, but it's funny because even like simple math, like I do a lot of like math during the day because I do stock trading now. And stuff that I was able to multiply and divide, I noticed that I'm like, dude, how come I can't do this? And like it takes me a while just to like concentrate on some shit. It's weird. But they told me the drugs. So I'm like, all right.
You need to take focus pills.
What's that?
Take focus pills.
Focus pills?
Focus pills, yeah.
What are those?
I don't know. There's some pills that called focus.
Like ginkgo biloba?
I don't know.
Like that?
Is that shit Jesse took and Saved by the Bell? That was speed, dude. Come on.
Oh yeah, that was speed.
Yeah,
I'm so excited.
So excited. That was her greatest performance right there.
You know the trip because I remember that episode too.
Everybody, that was a special episode. That was the serious one.
Oh yeah, that was a serious one. Yeah. Did she get it? She should have got an Emmy for that fucking role. Mario Lopez too, because isn't he the one there like holding her while she's crying and all that?
I think it was Zach, wasn't it?
Oh, it was Zach?
Yeah, the blonde guy.
Have you watched the new series?
No, I haven't. I heard it's their kids now or something like that. Or didn't Zach and Kelly have kids?
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just wonder if you guys seen it.
I haven't seen it. I know they're in it, and I don't know. Like Mario Lopez works at the school, or probably, or I don't know. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen
it.
The
janitors. Like,
he must be a teacher. He's a vice.
Oh, I'd be pissed.
If he's a janitor,
pissed, dude.
If he was a janitor.
Maybe he's a wrestling coach.
Or he owns a landscaping company that does the school.
Yeah, they probably make Zach Morris the fucking principal or some shit.
He's probably the PE teacher. Mario is probably the PE teacher.
Well, that would be all right. You know, he's wrestling coach, you said?
Yeah, right.
We're going to have to look it up.
Well, enough of Saved by the Bell. Back to your show. You got this new band. The drummer you mentioned, what was his name again? Dave Wolf?
Dave Wolf.
Is he the guy from the Ventura?
No, this is all new guys. These are all new guys. Yeah, I called some musicians and they led me to other musicians, and yeah, so I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to enjoying the show actually, because I like performing, but I want this I don't know if you guys are familiar with Mitch Hedberg.
Of course.
That's like, yeah, that's
my favorite of all time, probably.
Yeah, so like he's done it with a bass player. So I saw that video and I was like, that's so cool. So it's kind of like a Rodney Dangerfield feel, you know, like
it's
cool Vegas.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking forward to, is kind of like a loose thing, you know, like where you're working with the musicians and, you know, like talking shit, and maybe they're doing some sort of sound effects or something.
Yeah, I hope every now and then we get like brum.
Yeah, we got to hear the old brum.
Every time I joke, like just brum.
So what happens if someone's bombing? The band's just going to continue playing,
or play
louder,
or play the Price is Right fail thing, that something like that, right?
As long as they don't do like a Seinfeld thing, that'd be like kind of off.
Kind of like that.
Maybe when they get off stage, yeah. But yeah, Sunday at Flappers in Burbank. Tickets are $25 at the door. We have half-price tickets. You can hit me up on Facebook for that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this, guys. Performing. I hope I get to perform. But if not, like, I mean, there's always a future. But I do have a great lineup. Again, we have Melanie Baldonado, Martin Rizzo, Gene Pompa, David Rosenberg, another good friend of mine. He's very funny comic.
Yeah, he's hilarious.
Mhm.
I like how he was making fun of my white pants over at the Ventura Harbor Club. I'm like, what the hell, man? You never seen white pants? He was mad.
Oh, he does crowd work, bro. That's
He's
his
like,
thing.
why? He was like, he had a face like this, like, why? Why are you wearing white pants?
He has that angry thing. He's the nicest guy, bro. This guy does volunteer work for hospitals. Like, he does tutoring for underprivileged kids. Like, I swear to God, like, he's a good dude. Like, he's like one of the nice, but his face is just.
He was telling her, he's like, why is he wearing white pants?
Yeah.
Why is he wearing white pants? I was like, hey, I like them, all right? And then I said something like, I just got back from my softball game, all right? Leave me alone.
Yeah, but Rosie's going to be on the show.
Cool. So $25 at the door, and then half price if they hit you up on Facebook for pre-sales.
Or any of the comics, yeah.
Okay, cool. And we're putting it on our Instagram page.
I sent you the link too. You can get half price through Glenn also.
Yeah. Hit me up. Hit me up on my socials. Hit us up on Going Nuts G&G, and we'll hook you up with those tickets. So we can have a huge fucking crowd.
We'll have you on too, Gracie, pretty soon. I'll be doing it once a month, hopefully. So, yeah.
Yeah, I have a show that day anyway.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I have a show that day anyway. I couldn't do it anyway. I have a show.
Actually, though, now that you bring that up, I wanted to bring something up. So, I want to start this movement amongst, well, not amongst anybody. I'm going to start it. If people start to do it, that'd be great. But back in the day, we had I used to work with this group, a Filipino group, and they had this concept of artists supporting artists. And I like that idea. I like that concept. And what I'm going to start to do is, especially now because I'm not performing as much, I'm going to start buying tickets to other comic shows, and I'm going to be going and supporting. I know I can get into almost any club, and I get free drinks too, like just walking in. A lot of people just give me their drink tickets, like. But I'm going to start supporting in that way. I'll bring friends, I'll bring family, but yeah, like if I see something on Facebook that I'm free, yeah, I'm going to post that, hey, I'm going to the show. I'm buying tickets, and I hope it catches on, because I think like there's so many of us that the only way we support each other is like by sharing or commenting or liking someone's post, and it's all well and good, but I think, you know, like, I think I could step it up, and, you know, I hope other comics do the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, I noticed, this is my observation about the comedy world. It's just an observation. I mean, it's so cliquey, you know, so it's so cliquey, you know, everybody's got their little groups, you know,
yeah,
and nobody fucks with the other group.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
and
totally
then
like that.
and it's, you know, the same people get booked on this dude's show, that person's show, and then the girls have to have their own thing.
Yeah.
You know, it's like
unless someone's trying to bone them, and then, hey, you're gonna be on my show. Yeah.
I'm too old to be getting boned, so you know, that's why I don't get booked.
Yeah, right. That's the only reason she gets on. I'm kidding.
That's why I don't get booked, because I don't bone.
Oh man.
Okay,
so if you want to be a comic, you gotta bone.
There you go.
No.
But that's cool, man. I mean, look, I mean, that's one of the funnest things about this show. You know, it's not us. It's you know, promoting other people's projects. You know, no matter what it is. You know,
yeah,
a little indie film. You know, a comic, a comedian, or whatever. But I mean, there needs to be more of that.
Yeah, I think so too. And like, there's so many of us that do know each other. It's like, imagine if we just like 50 of your comic friends just came and brought someone, and you just enjoy the show. You're not asking. Like that's the thing too. Like if I buy a ticket to your show and I bring people, I'm not looking to get booked on that show. I'm just coming to support. That's it. Like
Yeah, that's it.
I don't want
That's
anything in
it.
return. I'm just I want to share what I think is funny, the people that I like and yeah, why not start doing that?
Or you can start a Facebook page
There
for
you go.
that.
Yeah. That's a good idea.
And then this way you can this way you can share the venues or whatever, the venues and all that kind of stuff, the shows.
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah, that's what it's all about. And what was that room that you went to, Gracie? And or I don't even know what the hell I'm getting at. Never mind. I'll skip that. Sorry. But anyways, yeah, $25 at the door, or half off at pre-sale. Hit us up. It's gonna be fun, and hopefully it'll be a continuing thing. And
Yeah,
we can
hopefully we
even,
do it once a month, and yeah, hopefully we get at least 100 people there.
Oh, that'd be great.
I think I know of 20 tickets that have been sold. I'm hoping there's more than 20 people there, but we have at least 20 people going. So that I know
that's
of.
good.
That I know of.
well,
That's good.
well, Gracie, don't you have a show early that day? You could come afterwards.
No, his show's early too.
My
His is
shows are
5.
our show's at 5 o'clock. So
My show's at 6 o'clock.
Never mind.
I sleep early. Yeah.
Well, that's good.
But it's a Sunday before Thanksgiving, so everybody's off work, and I don't think that'd be a factor, anyways.
That's cool.
Yeah.
It's going to be a hell of a show. It's going to be fun. Get on out there, everybody. And we're going to take a quick little break. We're going to reset our little machines here, and we'll be right back.
Recording in progress.
Start recording. Hey, we're back.
All right, we're back. We're back right here with our friend, our good long friend, Isaac Flaco Martinez. I don't know why I said that. I meant long time. Okay, you guys know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Jeez. And he is long anyway. So
How would you know? You been peeking?
yeah,
Peeking at the peaker?
we're close.
21 years.
Hey, what's going on with your mic over there?
Sorry about that. It fell down. Okay.
Oh wait, it just stopped.
Oh no, here we go again with this shit.
What
I
happened?
know.
Okay, well, just skip. We'll just keep going on here,
Yeah, go ahead, and then I'll.
and that does that all the time, doesn't it?
Yeah, it did it last time too. Let's see if I can.
Here, we'll try it again. But anyways, we're having a little difficulty with the audio, but that's okay. We've got
If
this.
not, I can just start recording on my phone.
That too.
Is this recording now or what?
Yeah.
I don't know why it's doing that.
It always does that on your laptop.
Yeah.
But anyways,
You know what? I'm gonna just start doing it on here. We'll just do it on here, on my phone.
we are back still.
Oh,
Yeah, we're
shit.
back,
I
guys.
thought we took
Sorry,
a break.
but you know what? I don't know why.
Yeah, well, I don't know why either, so let's not worry about it right now.
Okay. Do you want me to?
Anyways, so we're back, everybody, and Isaac, the show on you and I were talking about a lot about artists supporting artists.
Yeah, artist supporting artists. Yeah, I mean, it was something I thought about while I was in the hospital. Just, like I wasn't writing my bucket list or anything, but when I get out, like what I want to do differently, and I got a lot of support from a lot of people, and I thought that was really cool. And like all I could do was like Facebook back, and I just got me thinking, like, what could you do more than Facebook, bro? And like I just thought to myself, like, you can physically go and support people.
Yeah.
And when I have the time and chance to do that, I'm going to. Yeah, I mean, Martin Rizzo, like he's the one that put on Facebook that I was in the hospital, and like that was cool. Like that was really, because I mean, I see people on Facebook and like I don't know if you would like read my Facebook, but I go nuts on there. Like I vent. Sometimes I
Yeah.
don't give a fuck who's on there, and
Oh yeah,
I
you're
don't
always
use Facebook
fighting with
properly.
somebody.
Yeah, I'm always talking. I'm always angry or whatever. Um, but I always see a lot of negativity on Facebook too. Like, or I see people like use tragedy for like likes and like yeah like attention in a sense.
Mm.
Which I don't know, it kind of like it's a little weird for me sometimes. Where I'm like, I'm not saying like I look down on anybody that's like hey.
I understand. It's awkward sometimes when we read something on social media that's a little like just so open and personal, and it's like, I mean, I feel a little awkward, you
Yeah,
know.
I mean, I'm not saying like people shouldn't like put their stuff out there. Like, I mean,
Right, right.
I can't tell it, but like, there's just some stuff that just comes off like, wow, like, why are you saying it so happily if something's bad or like, I don't know, like, I mean, it's not everybody, but every now and then I'll see a post like that, and when Rizzo posted that, I was like, oh, thank you for letting everybody know, and I got all those like comments and all those like posts, and I really appreciated it. I went back to the hospital and I didn't post that I was back in the hospital again just because I don't know. I was scared, to tell you the truth.
Yeah.
I was really scared for my life. I I've never been this scared, and and it was just something that like I really thought I was done, and I didn't think it was appropriate, and for me to be sharing a lot of like stuff where I vent and talk a lot of shit.
Yeah.
I just felt like it wasn't an appropriate thing to put. And yeah, I just felt weird about it. So
I get it. I mean,
Yeah.
look, I read somebody's post the other day, that their their mother had passed away, and they're there full on, kind of spilling their guts out, and it's like I said, it feels a little awkward, because I don't know this person,
yeah,
and they're sharing all that there, but I still, I want to respect them too. So, I mean, what do? You leave a little prayer emoji or something, or you hit the like button. It's just all kind of weird,
Like I never know what to say when someone says, "Oh my, so and so passed away." Somebody had passed away, and I never know what to say. I'm sorry to hear this and this and that. I always
because it's awkward. Because I mean, especially if you're
Yeah.
finding out on Facebook, it's like the answer is like right there. You could just leave a care or leave a comment, and you're pretty much done. And it's like, well, you should do more than that. If the person means something to you, like you
Mhm.
should go call them, go and visit them if you're that close, And
yeah.
yeah, I kind of feel like yeah, there's certain things that I'm gonna post and certain things that I won't just for that reason. Like like yeah.
So yeah, you
It's
mean
just
You're
you
going to
about
be
it.
more private. Basically, on my social media, I always post more about the entertainment. I don't really post like my personal stuff, like what I'm going through. Like for instance, like this weekend, I mean, I had a crazy day. My pants ripped before going to the movie theater. I didn't post on Facebook saying, "Hey,
You
my
sh-
ass was showing before I got."
you should have. That would have been hilarious.
But as a comic too, like like we're so like that. Like we need to like post every little thing because we want our fans or whoever's following us to know what's going on in our lives.
Right.
And I get that too. But there is like I don't know, there's a certain part that it's like
Yeah.
is personal. And
Mhm.
yeah, and I think that's why you see me sometimes just like venting on Facebook, and a lot of people are like, "What the fuck is this guy you talking about?" It's
Well,
like, well,
that's
if you
what.
knew my life, then you kind of know where I'm coming from, but you don't know my life, so it's like this is weird. And yeah, it's like like
Well, another thing about like posting constantly is it becomes a job, not a job where you have to do it because to get paid or whatever. Well, sometimes you do,
Yeah.
but it becomes a job because you got to keep your audience entertained or
yeah,
engaged. Or
and I
like for
think about that.
example, boy, we're really talking about Rizzo a lot here. Maybe he should be on the show. But I mean, he's got thousands of followers, and he's constantly posting content. And I can see I mean, I don't know for sure, but it's almost like a pressure for him that he's got to keep doing this to keep all those people engaged.
Yeah.
Well, he's an entertainer, and that's what it is. Like,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and I mean, I kind of feel we should be more like Rizzo and try to entertain our audience as opposed to
Mhm.
like Kim Kardashian and
Of course.
this is what's going on in my life.
And when I say pressure, I don't mean like bad pressure, but it's like a good pressure, but he has to like keep entertaining, he's got to keep like, working.
Well, that's like me with my questions. Like every morning, it's like it's a job. I have to get up and think of a question. I have to put in
but it's a fun
Snapchat.
job.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I-
yeah.
Right.
yeah, and I
Yeah.
have to like put it on all my
Yeah.
social medias, and it's like a job every morning. And it's like it's something I have to do.
I feel with me, like I don't entertain as much anymore. Like I'm like letting people into my life more and like just venting stupid shit. And yeah, like I'm thinking like when's the last time I actually wrote jokes on my Facebook? Because that's what I used to do. And I would
Yeah.
just practice my jokes on Facebook. And tell you the truth, guys, I don't even do that anymore. I haven't written a joke on Facebook in forever. Like, I mean, I'll write little stupid funny shit here and there, but not the way I used to, where I would actually work on a joke and then post it.
Mhm.
And
Somebody might steal it.
don't even get me started with that shit. Those are the people I won't be supporting.
He's gonna say, okay, I was gonna start to support artist group, but man, that one hacked me, that one hacked me, that one hacked me. I guess I can't go to any shows.
No, I mean, you know what, people, there's comics out there that they you know what, I'll put it like this. There's comics out there that they'll take someone else's joke and not care about it. And I'll tell you a story. One time I did a show in Whittier, and I was late. I walked in, did my set. I was going on like towards the end, and I was, doing my jokes, fucking killing it. And one of the jokes, I noticed everybody was kind of off, like they could throw people off a little bit. And I even made a comment about it. I'm like, oh, I guess, you guys are this and this and that. And when I got off stage, one of the comics had come up to me and he's like, hey, the reason they acted all weird is because I had said the same joke that you had said. I was saying his name, it was Chris Simpson. And I was like, oh, okay. Like, and I thought about it. I was like, that's your joke, bro? And I was like, you know what? I think I just probably heard your joke. And while I was writing jokes, I just wrote it down thinking that I made it up. And that happens. That I know happens a lot.
Yeah.
But my reply to that was, my bad, bro. Like, I'm gonna stop doing that joke and he was like, no, man, I'm not telling you because I was like, no, bro, that's your joke. Like, thank you for catching it because I don't want to be known as that guy either. But I know that does happen. Whereas other comics would say something like, oh, I can't be worried about what other people are doing. And it's like, well, you kind of got to give respect to your, your peers and to the comedy world, but to each their own, so.
And then once you put your joke, like let's say you put your joke on Facebook, I mean, isn't that kind of like a little bit of a public record that it's out there?
That's what
That's what I think. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah.
That's why I look at it too. That's why I would always post jokes because like, look at this date.
Yeah.
And if I see someone else doing the joke out there, it's like, wow, back in 2012.
I did that joke.
I posted that shit on, January 12th of 2011. It's right there,
Yeah. And that actually did happen. Like I saw a joke on Facebook that this comic constantly, like, that happens to where they use someone else's joke. And I screenshot that shit and I put like, well, these are the original dates and these are your dates. And there was actually some comics that were just like, oh, he's not stealing jokes. They're not stealing. I'm like, dude, the proof is right there. Like, I'm not making shit up. I'm screenshotting. But, like, comedy is a weird fucking world, dude, where, like, if someone could give you a shot, they're going to kiss their ass, basically, and, like, yeah, so it's funny out there.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is funny out there. And, but I mean, that's what I think all the time, because also not just with jokes, but like this whole little business thing that I'm doing with the edibles and all that. I mean, I always put it out there immediately, just to get it out into the world, so for public record, basically our own little public record. And you guys do that with your jokes so that you can say, I posted that shit earlier last year, Carlos Mencia.
Well, just like your LP thing, you're saying how you talk about your LPs here, and then you see somebody else doing the same thing on the LPs.
I know it's just a huge coincidence, because we'll talk about stuff on this show, and I'll see it talked about the following day on someone else's podcast. Yeah, I swear. And even this little vinyl record moment that I do, I see other vinyl channels. It's like, seriously, you're talking about Beatles records this week too? And I joke to her, I tell her they're watching and they're copying us.
No, but like, even if it is coincidence, sometimes it happens. But I mean, I'm sure if you knew the person, you would appreciate it if you're like, oh, okay, like that's your bit, bro, my bad, and back off. Yeah. As opposed to like, well, I can't be worried about what other people are doing. That I feel like is a cop out. And it's like, the way I look at it, and this goes into supporting artists, is like, you have to be a fan of what you're doing to get better. You can't hate other people for being good.
Right.
You can't be against that. You can't, and I just feel like it doesn't work mentally. Like, like it's, if you think something's funny, give it praise. Give them their props. Give them
because you could learn from that too. And I mean, exactly. that's what it's all about. I mean, you have to keep learning, because once you stop learning, or you think you have nothing left to learn, I mean, you're done.
And that's the word right there, learning. That's like,
yeah.
Comedy, you're always learning. And I feel there's some, comics that learning is not like, what it's about for them. It's just,
I don't need to learn anything. I'm fucking.
Well, then there's two other.
I know it all. Yeah.
Yeah. And then there's other comics which a lot of us do it for free because we love doing it. And then there's other ones that say it's all about the money.
Yeah, I'm not about it. Like, see, I'm about the money, but I'll do free shows too because I like workout rooms. Yeah. I want to I'm going to say I'm one of the very few comics in this Latino circle that likes to do shitty rooms. And the way I see it is like, if you can do wow in an empty bar, when you go to a full club, you're going to destroy. It's like lifting weights.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And basically when you're at the club, it's like you're lifting without weights. So it's, it's a lot easier. And yeah, I learned that early on. Like my first time at the Ice House, I was nervous as hell. It was my first time at a comedy club. The place was packed. I wanted to do good. I was pacing, and every comic was like, hey, man, like, don't worry about it. You're going to do good. And I was like, no, I need to do good. And I remember going up, and I didn't even say a joke. I just said something about like, hey, there's a lot of Mexicans here or some shit like that. And everybody started busting up laughing. And in my head, I was like, oh, shit, this is going to be easy. Because all I was used to was working for the fucking laugh. And like, so when I went to the comedy club and it was packed, I thought okay, comedy clubs are way easier than the bar shows.
Oh, heck yeah.
A lot of people don't know that. A lot of people just
way easier. Yeah. Because I remember doing just bar. And then when I got to a real club, I was like, oh shit. This was like easy.
I didn't know that going in. You just think like you have to be great to be at a comedy club, but you don't put together that's like, oh, it's going to be easier because they're there to laugh.
Yeah, they're there to see you laugh.
They set you up already. All you got to do is hit the ball, like, that's why too, like, I just feel like the comics that won't do workout rooms, I have no respect for. Like, if you tell me like, oh, I'm not going to do it because there's no people here, I will automatically lose respect for that comic just because I feel like you're someone that has to be put in a position where it's easy for you. And it's like anybody could do that. I could get anyone off the street and put them at the Ice House and they'll get laughs. I'm almost anybody, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like, yeah, so there's a lot of comics that they don't want to look bad, so they won't do open mics.
Mm.
I kind of get that too, because I know some people like would tell me like, "Oh, that guy's kind of funny," but in my head, I'm like, just because you see me at a bar, you know what I mean? Like watch me like at a regular club where like you can judge me, but if you see me at a bar where people have their backs to me, yeah, I'm gonna struggle to get laughs, but I'm learning how to get those people on my side.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I didn't kill there like I would at a comedy club, but I was probably funnier because I was working harder. I
Mm-hmm.
was
Yeah.
like, and yeah, so I think a lot of comics don't get that concept, it, or or maybe it's just easy. But also too, I do have that ego about like, well, I gotta get paid the most. Like if I feel like I'm one of the better comics, it's like, well, you want that respect in a sense. You want to go on last. You want that. And so I see both worlds.
Yeah. Well, when
Well,
you
I got some good news this week. I got booked on a show for Friday because they requested me. The people who were having the show, they go, "Oh, we want that girl with the blue hair. We want that." So I got requested, and
That's
then
awesome.
I got booked again today for another show on Thursday. And he goes, "Oh yeah, my fans are requesting you." So it was kind of cool today. I got requested by the audience to do their shows.
And that's basically who you're working for, is the audience. Like, you
Yeah.
want their approval above anybody's. Because I'm sorry, a lot of like bookers, promoters, people who put shows together, like 90% of them don't know dick about comedy.
Hmm.
They don't
Just
know
whoever
any-
has the most followers.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like, yeah, they don't know. Like, I mean, comedy's a hard thing to judge. You know what I mean? Like, you really have to know your stuff. And like, even me, I don't think I know everything about comedy. There's so much I have to learn. But I've been doing it longer than 10 years. But I give that respect to comedy. Like, I can be better. Like you can always be better. You can always be stronger. There's always another level you can jump up. And yeah, that's what I'm about. Like that's what pushes me. Like, like I want to be a better comic every day.
Yeah, pushing to be better all the time, not bigger.
Yeah.
I mean, I think
Well,
that's
I want to be bigger too, but that's just one thing.
We all want to be bigger. No.
Yeah. Or longer.
You know what I always liked about that show? The Seinfeld show, the comedians in cars getting coffee. You ever watch that? And I know somebody said this before, but I always liked the way Jerry just fucking would laugh his ass off at whoever's in the car with him. I mean, just like listening to them, whether it was Eddie Murphy or like Jimmy Fallon or Colbert, and he's just cracking up, laughing at all their shit, like just loving it. And I'm thinking to myself, that's a student right there.
Exactly.
That's a guy like absorbing this funny shit and then like nodding and stuff like that. And I would love the way like hearing him just laugh his ass off. Yeah, that reminds me of like a student. That's a student right there.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I go to comedy clubs and when I see other people that are doing good, I laugh my ass off. There's a lot of comics that won't laugh. They'll just like, they'll judge, they'll have like a shit face on them, they'll walk out. I've seen comics walk out because someone's killing. And it's like,
wow,
you don't walk out during those moments. Why can't you just laugh?
Mm-hmm.
You know, and it's just like, maybe I know like Martin Rissel's jokes left and right because we work together so much. But I could hear his jokes over and over because it's a new thing every time, the way he presents it.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, there's nothing wrong with laughing at other comics.
Well, same thing with her. I know her routine by heart, but like I'll laugh at it when when she does it in a certain way.
Yeah.
When she delivers it in a really good way, it's basically like hearing a song. You got your songs, and you played it really well that night or whatever. That's another way of looking at that.
Exactly. Yeah. So
it's like music.
It's like music.
Like music.
And speaking of music, can I do like a really quick vinyl moment right now?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Vinyl moment time, everybody. Real fast. Last week, I forgot what. Gracie brought over a wine, a Crosby, Stills, Nash wine.
Oh, wow.
That was on the last show. She got it at the 99-cent store. And you know that CSN logo, the Crosby, Stills, Nash logo? I don't know if you're familiar with it. Do you know who?
I know who they are. I'm not familiar with them.
Their logo, it's, CSNY, kind of like mashed together like a Celtic sign.
Okay.
Do you know who designed that?
No.
Phil Hartman.
Oh, really? The Simpson guy.
The Simpson guy, the Saturday Night Live
Yeah.
guy. He was a graphic designer. He designed their logo, and he also designed a lot of album covers. And last week, when I was mentioning that, I had an album that he designed, and I didn't even know it. I showed off this album, Asia by Steely Dan. He designed that album cover.
That's so cool.
That's him. He designed a bunch of big covers like this, and that's what he did before he became a stand-up comic. So anyways, I just wanted to show that off real quick. Phil Hartman, the late Phil Hartman.
The late
Oh,
one.
Phil Hartman, rest in peace.
Anyways, that's pretty cool, right?
That is awesome.
I first learned that he was on an old episode of The Dating Game,
Really?
and I saw it, I forgot where, and he's on there, Philip Hartman. He was one of the
Contestants?
contestants. And yeah, he was a graphic designer Philip Hartman.
Wow.
And I
That must
think
have been a long time ago.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's during
I
the
mean,
70s,
That
the
shows,
old,
yeah.
the old 70s
I know,
dating game.
There is a new one,
Is there?
Yeah.
How could there be a new one? You could just look on your phone like, who's back there?
Yeah.
It's no. You know what it is?
Check Facebook.
This is funny. You got to watch it. It has Michael Bolton. He sings songs. He'll sing a song about the celebrity. It's kind of like a celebrity dating game. So they'll have a celebrity,
okay.
and then they have the three contestants. Like Margaret Cho was on it. It was like 2 girls and 1 guy for her.
So they get to go out with celebrity?
Yeah,
Or
they
is
go.
this-
So what happens is that the celebrity is asking them questions, and then they'll say, "Well, do you know who I am? Do you think you know who I am?" And some will say, "Oh, well, I think you're so and so." So it's kind of interesting. And then Michael Bolton will sing a song about that actor, who it is. Like,
What
oh, I'm
channel's
on.
it on?
And it's funny. Then they'll realize who it is.
Wait, what station is it on? It's like Netflix or
Well, you probably
Is
can
it on
find it on
channel?
Hulu. Go on Hulu.
Oh, Hulu. Okay.
Celebrity dating game?
Celebrity dating game.
Oh,
And-
that's right.
I don't watch.
Wasn't Fluffy on it?
Oh yeah, Gabriel was on it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he was on it too.
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't watch like regular TV anymore because of all this streaming shit. I forget
Yeah.
about channel 2, 4, 5, and 7, and 9, and 11, and 13.
I know exactly what you mean. Everything I watch is on
Yeah.
but yeah, you can watch it on Hulu. And what's the girl's name? Oh gosh, I know you know who she is. Oh,
Who?
the actress.
Jenny McCarthy?
No, it's an actress. I know you know who she is.
It's an actress. I know a
I
lot of
know,
actresses.
I know,
Yeah.
but I'm just trying. She has like
Meryl Streep.
Can you be more
she has
vague?
like black hair, blue eyes.
An actress with black hair and blue eyes.
I hope the dating game is not a
know.
lot less big than this.
Oh gosh, now I
I'm
want
an
to
actress.
I know. I'm sorry.
I have
Zoe
hair.
Deschanel?
Exactly.
Oh, okay, you got it.
Isn't that weird? Black hair, blue eyes. I remember Zoe Deschanel.
That's who it
Uh,
is.
Okay.
See, I
I
know you
like
know
her.
who it is, but
She's
I just
fun.
had to describe her.
Okay.
You're
Okay.
gonna say new girl, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
That's
like
her,
her.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
Oh,
trying to
yeah.
think of the show that she was on. But it's funny when Michael Bolton sings because he's so like drab, like this.
Wow.
Oh
You must
my
be old
gosh.
as
I
hell.
watch it just to watch Michael Bolton.
Oh my god, you're like the only one who knows Michael Bolton.
He has no hair. He's real thin and he looks like a skeleton. He has no facial expressions when he's
Like a
singing
relate?
or anything.
Jeez.
Is he still married to Ashley Judd?
Oh, I don't know.
Wasn't he married to Ashley Judd?
Was he?
I
Lucky
think
for him.
so.
Well, he has no hair. I know that. Or shape or short. Remember, he used to have that like long hair out here.
Like,
Yeah,
Like-
he had the
half-
Fabio hair, man.
Yeah,
He had the Fabio Kenny G hair.
that's right. That's
Oh gosh.
the
I mean, you
song.
you have to just watch
Short
it.
in the
Just,
front, long in the back.
you just have to watch it just to watch him sing the song.
What's with you and Michael Bolton? Dude?
I
You're
don't
showing your
know.
age. Come on.
Yeah, that's your age group, Gracie. I
Oh,
mean,
is
come
it?
on. Yeah.
I guess
Why didn't you
not.
marry Michael Bolton instead of
Yeah.
Ashley Judd?
I'm never getting
Do you ever have
married.
posters of Michael Bolton when you were younger?
No, I never had posters in my room or anything. I
Really?
never had that.
Nothing?
Nothing.
No Bee Gees?
No, I didn't have.
ABBA?
No, I was 21. I'm not gonna be putting posters on my wall as a 21-year-old.
Why not?
Please.
I think the only poster I have would be like movie posters. I don't think I had a poster about like a singer or anything like that.
Yeah, as much as I
Always-
love music, I don't think I've ever had a music poster.
Maybe Bobby
I don't know,
Sherman.
bro.
Maybe I might have had a Bobby Sherman.
Oh my god.
Bobby Sherman. Seriously?
You guys don't even know who Bobby Sherman
Who
is.
the hell
He's
is
now a fireman. He's probably dead now.
Bobby Sherman?
Or
Yeah.
Frankie Avalon.
Jeez, back to the beach.
Oh yeah, she's talking about like one of those, like those 50s, 60s heartthrobs. This guy right here, look at that guy.
Jeez.
What was the song he sang, Gracie?
I know.
Oh, pfft,
Oh, come on.
hell if I know. Anyways, you're a Beatle maniac. I'm
Yeah,
a
I
Beatle.
love
I'm a
Beatles,
Beatle
yeah.
maniac. The Beatles documentary is coming out next week. The 6-part Let It Be documentary is coming out next week on Disney Plus. That's the highlight of my Thanksgiving this
You'll
year.
be looking forward to that. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about the turkey. Nothing. I'm gonna be watching that.
I'm
I
gonna
think
be
it's the only reason I
careful.
didn't cancel Disney Plus. It's like, well, the Beatles documentary is coming out, so
So
we'll hold on.
I brought a few Beatles records. I've got a
Nice.
bunch of them. This is an original Rubber Soul
Oh yeah, Rubber Soul.
US version.
That's
It's
crazy. You got the vinyl.
it's still in the shrink wrap.
Jeez.
It still has the shrink wrap. The price fell off of it, but it's still in the shrink wrap. That's the US version.
Is that worth
And
money? More money than it used to be? Or is that
Uh,
is vinyl like that?
Oh,
yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah, pretty much.
$40 for one vinyl.
Pretty much.
I think the only vinyl record I have is a 9 Inch Nails Pretty Hate Machine.
Oh, hold on to it. Hold on to that.
Yeah. It's
So
storage
here's-
somewhere, but yeah.
Here's Rubber Soul, the UK version. A little different.
Oh, okay.
It has the red Rubber Soul in there. The song listing, the songs are different.
That's awesome, dude.
The US version doesn't have Drive My Car. It doesn't start with Drive My Car. It starts off with I've Just Seen a Face.
Really?
Yeah, it doesn't have
That's a
what
great
else
song.
does I like the
that's one of my
UK
favorites.
version. Drive My Car, right?
I've just seen a Facebook, yeah.
Oh, I've Just Seen a Face is one of your favorites?
Yeah, man.
Well, let's see. I've Just Seen a Face, I think, was on either Beatles for Sale or Help.
I think it's the
but on
Help
the-
album.
It's on
Yeah.
Help, right? So
Yeah.
on the US Rubber Soul version, it's on here.
Yeah.
So
I think
anyways,
Help's my favorite album.
so yeah, Help is your favorite album. I don't have the actual album Help. I have the soundtrack. Basically.
Oh, nice.
On the movie.
This is the soundtrack from the movie. It doesn't have all of the songs. It has, let's see, geez, but opening this stuff is like, where the fuck does it go? Anyways, yeah, the soundtrack has Help, The Night Before, You Gotta Hide Your Love Away, I Need You, Another Girl, Ticket to Ride, and You're Gonna Lose That Girl. That's it. It
Wow.
doesn't have Dizzy Miss Lizzy.
Disney Miss
doesn't
Lizzy.
have,
Oh, that's a great one.
But it's because it's the soundtrack.
Yeah, I was gonna say because Help's not even that many songs either. They cut that in half.
Yeah, and what it has is it has the score from the movie, like like the cute little music that goes in it, and it's a cool copy. I like it. It's in mint condition, and yeah, there's Help, and then I just picked this up. This is a Yellow Submarine original.
Nice.
Sounds really good. Again, it's the soundtrack. I think they had two versions. There's one where it's just like all music. This has the first side is Beatles, and side 2 is George Martin's score for the movie. Did you
Okay.
ever? You've seen Yellow Submarine?
No, I've rarely watched the movies. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
You got to take some mushrooms and watch Yellow Submarine. And then what's
It's a thing. I'm down to do that.
it's a great movie. It's cute. It's weird. It's definitely worth the trip. I remember when Robert Zemeckis was going to redo Yellow Submarine.
Oh, really? That would have been crazy.
It was all in the works. It was all ready to go. It was green lit, and then they just backed out of it because all those movies that he was making, A Christmas Carol, The Polar Express, and I think Beowulf, all those animated movies didn't do that well. And a lot of people found that kind of animation creepy, so the studio just backed out. They said, we're not going to do Yellow Submarine.
I think Beowulf did it for them. It was like, this
is
violent
too
for no
much.
reason.
They look weird. I mean, have you ever seen like Polar Express or A Christmas Carol?
I saw Beowulf. Yeah.
Beowulf. Yeah, Beowulf was, I mean, that was crazy. Angelina Jolie is in that, and Anthony Hopkins. And yeah, after that, the studio backed up. They said they backed off. They said, we're not doing Yellow Submarine. It would have been cool. So if you go on YouTube and you type in Yellow Submarine, Robert Zemeckis version, there's a little documentary showing the footage and the artwork that they were going to use for it. And it would have been nuts.
I mean,
it would have been an
Well, yeah, would have
trip.
been 90s? Yeah, like 90. No.
2000s.
2000s, yeah.
Early 2000s, it would have came out. And I remember hearing about it. Oh, the next one he's going to do is Yellow Submarine. That's going to be awesome. Anyways, it didn't happen. So go back and watch the original. It's a good movie. I just picked this up. This is the Beatles live at the Hollywood Bowl.
What?
This is their concert that they did at the Hollywood Bowl. I like how it has the little tickets.
I was about to say, are those your tickets? Or?
No, it's on the cover there.
That's so cool.
And I didn't have high hopes as far as how this record sounds. You know, considering it's a live record.
Yeah.
It's from that time. I mean, how the hell did it record?
Audio probably, yeah.
It sounds like shit. You know, it sounds like shit, but I mean, it
That's
still sounds
classic. Yeah.
It sounds amazing. It's like a window in time. It's like going back in time and hearing them and imagining them there. They sound good. The voices sound great. You can hear bass. You can't hear any bass drum. You can barely hear the drums, right? But I mean, listen to the lineup. They open with Twist and Shout. Then She's a Woman. The third song is Dizzy Miss Lizzie.
Nice.
And then Ticket to Ride, Can't Buy Me Love, Things We Said Today, Roll Over Beethoven. And then
awesome concerts.
Yeah, and then side 2 starts with Boys. Ringo sings that song. So he was playing and singing, and they introduced him, ladies and gentlemen, Ringo. So that you can hear them talking to the audience. You can hear Paul really you can hear the star in Paul already, you know, screaming and addressing the crowd and all that. So on along those lines, it's a cool record. You know, it's like hearing,
like being at the concert.
It's like being at the concert, man.
Do you ever watch the tribute bands? There's a few out there, I think.
Oh, have you seen that new TV show?
No, which one?
You know the Masked Singer. They have the Masked Singer, and they have one for tribute bands. Jimmy Fallon's doing it.
What?
Yeah, you probably can watch it on Hulu. Do you have
Hulu?
Yeah.
What's it called?
Huh?
What's it called?
Oh gosh, I don't know the name of it. You can find it. It's a new show. It's called maybe say cover bands or something, but it's only about cover bands.
Okay.
And there was a commercial with Tina Turner.
Let's see, Jimmy Fallon's new tribute band cover show. It's called Clash of the Cover Bands.
Nice. So they just have like a contest, or?
I haven't seen it, so I don't know. But
okay.
Clash of the Cover Bands, and I think it's on. You said it's on Hulu, and it's also on Peacock.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or maybe it's on Peacock.
Gracie. Paramount, but yeah. So wait, do you ever go watch those tribute bands though?
Yeah, I haven't seen them in a minute. Backbeat was a really good one.
Backbeat, yeah. What was the name of the other one?
The Fab Four.
Fab Four.
And then there was also the Fab Faux, F-A-U-X. That was mostly David Letterman's band.
Okay.
They did the Fab Faux, and they were the ones that started all that. They will do like the White Album from beginning
Oh,
to
no way.
end. Yeah, or Abbey Road from beginning to end in concert. That would be awesome to go see, by the way. If you could see like a concert like that, hear Abbey Road in its entirety or the White Album. And speaking of the White Album, here's the last Beatles album. Here's an original
Nice.
White Album. Crappy condition, but still original. They came out just like this, white, kind of glossy, with an embossed Beatles logo there. You can barely see it.
Oh, yeah.
And then they were numbered on the bottom.
Oh,
And
wow.
what number is that?
This is number like 48,000. Under, if you ever find one that's under 10, those go for a lot of money. If you have like under 10,000, I've got 48,000, 489,931. So there's a lot of these, you know, and it was just a simple album, you know, and inside it came with, I don't have it with me, but inside it came with a poster and 4 individual index cards of those faces right there. But anyways, yeah, there's the White Album, and there's the vinyl moment.
There's the final. You should have outro us with Rocky Raccoon.
Yeah. There is a YouTube video that says White Album in its entirety by I don't know what band, but they sound pretty amazing.
I have a weird question.
Yeah, go for it.
So we have 2 episodes, 27 and 31.
So maybe it was recording this whole time,
I have no idea.
but we'll see. Anyways, Isaac, you sound fine. You want to take a break, or you want to keep on going?
Yeah, I'll probably rest my voice up a little bit just because, I feel like I'm straining it right now.
Okay, let's take a
The
look.
only thing that we haven't talked about was prayers. That's what he was the
Yeah,
last thing he wanted to talk about.
Yeah,
I was. Well, I mean, we could.
You want to end with that?
Yeah. I posted on my Facebook that I was talking about prayers, and what I meant about that was, because I was in the hospital, a lot of people praying for me, and just being stuck in the hospitals, reading other people's stuff, and I'd say the same thing, hey, praying for you, and but I would just post praying for you, sending love, and like I kind of felt like I was like ashamed because I'm not like on my knees praying for these people, and
right,
and I kind of I hope it's not everybody, but I kind of feel a lot of people just throw that word around.
Uh-huh.
But and like I said earlier, this was a time I was really scared, that I wasn't gonna, make it, and I actually started praying. I made a conscious decision to start praying, and I'm not really into religion. I'm not a religious person at all. I kind of feel like when you bring a business into that, aspect of life, that's kind of fucked up.
Mhm.
But I had put the thoughts together, and I was thinking about it. And I was just like, wow, what does it mean to pray? And I was just I kind of just want to give thanks or acknowledge a higher power and show appreciation for life, appreciation for the ups and downs, and I made it a point to pray to God, and I just kind of feel that's something that I know there's a higher power out there. I've been through too many coincidences, too much crap to not say that someone's not steering the boat,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, or at least has power over it. And just again, reading those Facebook posts, I don't want to throw that word around.
Mm-hmm.
And so I started praying. And it's more like an acknowledgement of my day and the people in my life, and understandings of things that go wrong in my life, and just letting whoever is in charge kind of I trust
Yeah.
them. I trust
Yeah.
whoever, whatever it is out there that and
Yeah.
I
That's
just wanted to
awesome.
bring that up because I'm not trying to start a church or anything.
Well, yeah, you're right. Everybody does throw that word around a lot. I'm going to pray for you. Let's pray for him and all that. I think we all have our different ways of praying. It doesn't have to be, getting on your knees and talking to somebody. It could just be sending positive thoughts.
Yeah, or out of meditation or something.
Just remaining positive.
Yeah, I respect.
It could be meditation. That's a form of praying. So many people are into witchcraft right now, and I don't think they really understand what it is. They like it because they like the movie The Craft or something. Spell work is another way of praying. That's a form of prayer. That's just the way they do it. They're not trying to curse you or doing stuff like that. It's just another form of prayer. It's a way of just staying positive and putting that energy out into the world. And people who are only scientific, their religion lies in the universe, right? In nature. Exactly. Nature is the God, right? But yeah, man, I mean, you were scared. I was scared. I cried a few times, and I was praying too. I was praying in my own way. But that's pretty cool that you're saying that now, because everybody's so anti-religion or whatever.
And it has nothing to do with religion.
It has nothing to do with
it has nothing. Like, it's just like, I mean, it's, if anything, it might be anti-religion, because I'm just, it's just me and that higher power that I want to give respect to, in a sense, and acknowledgement. And
and Gracie has her way of praying all the time, right?
Yes.
I guess, or I don't know.
Yes, I do.
Praying that she gets booked on a show.
Right?
Yeah.
It works. She got paid.
I do novenas for that.
Gracie.
No, not really.
She got Friday.
I do novenas for that. Not really.
Gracie, you got to remain positive.
I am positive.
Yeah, she got the show on Friday. She prayed for it.
Yeah, I prayed Thursday, Friday, and Sunday.
All
and I had one last week. I'm like going crazy on shows this month.
Well, that's good. I'm glad. And I'm glad you're better, Isaac. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you got a show on Sunday, no matter how it goes or whatever. I hope this begins a new chapter in your life.
No, that's
a new chapter in your life.
Yeah, do you feel like you have like a new start in life now since the hospital, and now you're out?
I kind of do. Like, I feel I
have another chance, and I have a chance to do it, instead of putting that life behind me, and now I'm starting a whole new chapter.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, like, I stopped smoking pot. I don't know if I said that earlier, but I was smoking pot every day for the last 15 years. I used to smoke pot because of my migraines. I used to get terrible migraines. Gracie, you're a comic, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I know exactly.
She knows.
And, I for that reason, I just started smoking pot on the regular. It helped a lot, and I got hooked on it, and it was just something that I love to do. It was just, it took away my anxiety. It helped me eat better. There's so many positive things to marijuana. I'm not knocking it at all. Like, I'm actually taking a break. I'm not going to say that I quit 100%, because if I get migraines again, like, that's a different story. But I didn't have control over it, and now I do. Like, I haven't smoked, like, I want to say, like, a week and a half already, which is not a long time, but for me, that's pretty good, because I'm not thinking about smoking now. I'm not like craving it or anything. Like, people could smoke around me and I'll be like, nah, I'm cool. I'm not tempted or anything.
Yeah.
But because of that, I kind of feel like, well, I was a different person in my 20s. Like, I used to produce shows, like the improv shows, and like script in hand, readings, plays. I had a lot more energy back then, and I told people that I kind of miss having my mind back, in a sense. I have my memory, and
be more creative. You can start writing again, do more sketches and stuff.
Yeah, like, I mean, that's the thing too. I was afraid, like, if I stopped smoking weed, will I still be able to write the way I used to? And I remember, like, I've always written.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I've written plays before. I've written one acts, and I used to write jokes. So, like, yeah, it has nothing to do with, like, oh, it was the weed. So, yeah, I
That's
kind
good.
of feel like I'm looking forward to what's.
New beginnings.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Absolutely. And we're looking forward to it too. And when you do start smoking again, whenever it is, I'll be there and we'll roll up a big, long joint.
Actually, I think the next time I will smoke is probably the next time I shroom. Because when I shroom, like, I have to be on weed to, like, keep sane.
Oh man.
You know what I mean?
Well, yeah, we got to do that sometime soon.
And when you write a sketch, you can maybe write something for us to be in it.
There you
Because
go.
we are
Yeah.
actors too.
Yeah, we can act,
We can act. That's how we met. We were actors.
That's
And,
right. Cerritos. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Cerritos College.
Hey,
man.
they're knocking down the Burnett Center.
Oh, no way. I don't
Yeah.
care. Oh, it's
Are they rebuilding
I
it?
guess they're gonna rebuild it. I don't know. I got a message from my friend Casey saying they knocked it down. And I heard somebody else saying there was a fence around it. So
Oh wow,
yeah.
that was a nice theater.
That was right during the improv. That was.
Yeah.
That was a really nice theater. I
What was the
visited
teacher's name? What was the teacher's name? I'm sorry.
Kevin.
Kevin Hoggard.
Hoggard. He's amazing improv teacher.
Yeah. And you're an amazing guest.
Yeah. Thank you for being on our show.
Thanks for
Flaco.
being on our show.
Thanks for having me, guys. Thanks for letting me vent and get my.
And you can
thoughts out
come on
there.
and vent anytime you want.
Yeah.
And I'll see you on Sunday.
See you on Sunday.
And we'll
Break a leg.
see you, the audience, on Sunday. Get those tickets. Follow Funny Flaco on Instagram. Follow Isaac Flaco Martinez on Facebook. Hit us up on Going Nuts G&G for tickets. Hope to see y'all there.
Thank you,
That's
guys.
right.
And
Thank
thanks,
you.
Isaac. Have a good night. I'll see you Sunday, man.
All right. See you guys then.
Looking
Yeah.
good, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you. You guys too.
Okay.
All right.
I'm sorry, I had to get a mic because COVID and there was an Asian dude on earlier. You guys are thinking the same shit. Fuck you fuckers, right? Look how far these tables are. Shit. They had tables in the front. They're like, no, Asian people are gonna be here. All right, fucking take them out. So, what is this place called? Porterville? Potterville? What's up, Bakersfield?